Hi collective, how are you doing? How are you doing? How you doing, y'all? You just stepped into the ninth inning. I encourage you and I ask humbly that you open your mind, your intuition, your heart to my message, and that you, as we, dive into the collective energy. I'm a little off right now because I've been, lifing, And I know you have too, collective. So I understand just as well as I would like for you to understand my absence. While I'm going through what I'm going through, I am still held accountable to do my purpose of who I am connected to in this world, whether I know you or not, and to do my purpose or live out my dream, or I don't know what it is, but I just know that I can't stray away from what I'm really here to do while holding myself up in the 3D world, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So here I am, back doing what I am called to do, and I have a message for you guys. So let's get started. Okay. I'm hearing, I care, but I don't give a F. I care, but IDGF. That's what I'm hearing, you guys. Okay? So some of you can care about a lot of stuff. You care about everything. But you have this IDGF attitude about things. It's like not pushing a narrative to get a certain outcome. Okay? So a lot of you guys are pulling away from forcing issues and different types of conclusions or results in people's lives, and even more yours. Okay, so I'm giving a song by Jessica Reedy. You guys can check that out. It's called Closer to You. It's by Jessica Reedy, and you guys check out that video, and you leave in the comments, how that made you feel. Okay, some of you guys need a release from the energy previously that you have been going through, and a lot of cycles are ending to start new cycles. I'm hearing a lot of cycles are lapping over to the other one, so it can feel like we're very overwhelming to you guys as you step into the new you. Leaving the old man behind. I mean, this week for me, y'all, has been a really long week. Time was going fast, and all of a sudden this week, the 14th came by. I'm like, when is this week gonna end, So some of you guys can feel that, like this is the longest week ever in my life, okay? But what's happening is a lot of us is going through being purified. We're purifying ourselves. We're allowing the divine to pretty much I wouldn't say excuse, but realign us. Okay, so a lot of clarifying is going on, meaning you're getting a lot of clarity about why you're going through what you're going through, what you need to do in order to anchor your desires or the result that you want out of this situation, as well as divine relationships coming in your life to help you to come to that point, because a lot of us are so independent that we deny spiritual help, but we cry out and we call out for certain things in our lives, and we are failing to realize that in order to bring that about, we need people, and we need to have higher relationships with people in order to bring that about. Okay. So your relationships that you could be meeting, just out the blue, spontaneous, could be divine partnerships or relationships that you are moving into the future with, okay? So that's a good thing, right? With this I don't care attitude. I know a lot. I don't know if y'all feeling me. Y'all leave it in the comments. You don't give, you care, but you don't give. You're starting to like, I just can't. So it's very refreshing, okay? Growing out of the old self. Okay, so the purging of the old self, coming to your new man or new woman, requires us to be very uncomfortable within our skin, within relationships, within our mind, period. So you're not by yourself. Collectively, we are going through this energy here. And a lot of us are, the results of it is feeling deep gratitude, okay? Some of us might wake up crying. Some of us might have a moment where we just sit still. And that's when all of the load that you have been carrying is like I would say like, is more of like a release of the load that you have been carrying. Okay, I don't know where you are on your timeline, but this either is happening, did happen, or will be happening. I remember 2011 in one of my trials that I was going through in life with me and my children, and very misfortunate situation that I had to go through to help me become this person that I am. Even though it was in 2011, I was dedicated to being a mother, or come into, at that time, the alignment that I needed to come into in order to carry me through my trial that I was going through. And I was really dedicated to my 4 girls out of the things that I was putting them through because of my things that I had agreed upon to get us all into alignment. They have to go through something with me, and I know that a lot of you guys out there have passes or could be going through at this time with your children being activated or affected by the choices that you have made in the past, or even now. I don't know where you guys are, but I remember I have 4 girls, and the names that they gave, that I was giving to them, I said, wow, my girls are directly connected to these names that I was given, which is grace, mercy, patience, and joy. And at that time, God was telling me that you have all that you need. And with me being me, which I was calling myself divine. Well, not calling myself, but we all are divine. And when you realize that, it seemed like life will start toppling over you. Things will start going crazy, and everything that's not grounded in a foundation, when a storm happens, it will go up in the storm. And so at the midst of it, the core of it was that I was dedicated to my girls to fix what I had allowed into my life. But it wasn't bad. It was just the fact of us going through time and getting through it. And so a lot of you guys could be going through that in life, or have been through that in life. And the grace, mercy, patience, and joy for me was like, well, at that time it was just grace, mercy, and patience. That those things, those specific things, were not grounded in my life. You get what I'm saying? I had no grace because my mind was not anchored. It was not stable, grounded. And mercy, I had no mercy. And it was like whatever was happening to me, I didn't understand, the people and what they were doing to me. So it was like mercy was not there. And patience that I didn't have because I wanted things to happen yesterday. And those things were not grounded. Those energies were not grounded in my life. And so it was connected to my children. And so I went to go to God and to understand what was going on. And that's when he told me grace, mercy, and patience need to be the front line of my life. Okay. And it was later on in my life that I was able to meet joy, or have joy, have my last daughter, and she kind of like kept me stable in the midst of what I was going through. And so I counted it all joy. When the end of it, I got through it. That was 2011. It lasted into 2016, 17, but it was still remnants of what had happened. And you can see it shown in your children as they communicate with you and interact with you, and just the thought pattern and the way that trying to let go of the past and accept the past as something that was needed. Okay, younger children at times don't understand. They grow up to understand about how life works and about their parents' lives and what they have to go through in order for them to be in the present moment with whatever, you know what I'm saying, the results were. So a lot of our strength will be tested or being tested. And I'm going to let you know now, just like the past ones, you will pass the test with grace. Something about being led to it's like repairing the ancestral harvest or reaping the ancestral harvest. Meaning in that a lot of things that we're going through ain't solely just with us and the choices that we have made. This is ancestral. This is our parents, this is our grandparents' decisions that they have made that directly connect to our lives. And we think that these things are, we know these are energies that, you know, our parents and grandparents, ancestors have went through, that we are in the gist of, we are in the middle of, we are having to deal with, and we are here to, and strong enough, chosen, whatever it may be, to eradicate them situations, to end those cycles, to get the knowledge and the wisdom, to close up a lot of, you know, ancestral, what you say, karma or programming, okay? And, you know, I want to be the first to tell you that, yeah, you did a good job, collective, you have. These are humbling experiences to not knock us off our pedal, off our throne, but to show us that life will do that because there's polarity. So when we get knocked off, there is stairs that we just climb back up and get back on it. Okay, dust ourselves off, and you know, being more connected to source, more in alignment, more, you know, stronger than we were. That's what these problems come to give us strength in areas that we think in our minds that we can't get through, but then situations that we deal with bring us through it, and we like, wow, I didn't even recognize or know that I was this strong, you know. And so so it's saying that we going through humbling experience. It's kind of like them coming to Jesus moments, okay? I don't really look at myself, I'm not saying about anybody else, but myself personally, I don't believe in the name of Jesus, but I believe in the light of whoever this entity was. It was a light that came to earth. It was a correction that was needed down below, and it came. So when the light came to people to open up their eyes, to help them to come out of the darkness that they was going through, I really appreciate, you know, this Jesus, or, you know, what it is, or whoever it is. And we could be having those moments where light is coming to us to shine on those dark corners and different things like that, that we quickly get past because of them being in corners, you know what I'm saying? We're not seeing them the way that we should, but the things come out the corners, and then we're like, what the heck? So the light being shown on it, if they ain't coming out the corner, the light being shown on it, and angels or angles are showing us those corners that we didn't even know that was those little things that was holding us back or keeping us stagnant or delaying us, because we didn't even know they were there. They were in the corner, you know. So it's like a lot of us gonna be, have been, or did, or will be pausing with the divine, the one. Okay, God is the one to me. Okay, to get like clarity, like it's like asking. You will be asking like, am I doing the right thing? Okay, and you be wanting clarification. Okay, it's like, am I on the right path? Am I, all this stuff that I'm going through, it don't feel like I am doing the right thing because of all the adversity I am facing or being or dealing with, but that is the true source of, you know what I'm saying, how to get you where you need to go. You need that, okay? And so therefore, yeah, in this university, school, you are constantly being taught, and then when it comes for the test, you have to pass the test. So a lot of us is passing it with grace, okay? So congratulations. You guys are doing well. I just can't stop thinking about how I'm looking at each one of y'all, and I'm seeing the things that you are going through, did go through, and will be going through, and looking at just, I'm seeing like, I'm seeing the lions come out of a lot of us that you know, we have, I would say, like, I'm looking at this like, man, you strong. You know, that's all I can see in you guys is you strong. And while I'm going through what I'm going through, is showing me as well that, you know, the body may be weak, but my soul is very, oh my God, I don't even have a word for it. It's stronger than strength. It is. Okay. So, so you are on the right path. This is what Source Divine wanted me to let you guys know. It don't feel like it, but you are. Okay. And so keep going. All right. I heard that we are being certified, and that you are certified. Okay. You are aligned. You are certified to go through what you're going through and to get to where you're going. This new life, or this new person that you are being, the old man is being stripped away, and you are this new person. Maybe it may take a little minute to get used to this new person, but definitely it is well worth it, you guys. You guys are doing amazing jobs, okay? My youngest child expressed to me this morning how she feels that she's not doing enough. And immediately my spirit gave me, I told her that life for everybody in the collective is being recalibrated, realigned, okay? And realignment is at play. Recalibration is at play at this time, okay? And it's for a greater good, a greater purpose that we can't see, but we definitely will reap the rewards of, okay? So here's another message I got for Libra. I don't know. This could be for Libra or all of us who have Libra in our chart, okay? You or your child may be going through recalibration right now, okay? You or your child may have been running or denying what divine is intuitively guiding you to do or let go. You may have been praying for you or your child to enter enlightenment or alignment with who they really are. If it's your child, you are witnessing their hard times. But I remember I said something about that IDGF attitude, or something that you have, and you were guided to step back and let God be God in your life or their life. Your prayers will be or are being answered through your child, if it's not you that's going through this, okay? Who is now becoming aware of their choices and consequences that's laid before them. Amazing, right? We are being uplifted through Source, through Spirit. And so, therefore, we are seeing with our own eyes soul mission and soul purpose and the depthness of what we have created and what we will create. And is in order to do that, we have to be right, period, right? So they or you may be coming to you. Okay, so I say they may be coming to you in humbleness to get a hug. This hug will be very powerful. You guys will cry. You guys will embrace each other. You come into agreement. I don't know if you guys are arguing sometime. It may be at times that you don't see eye to eye, but it's something about this hug. It's something about coming together to shed tears and to purify in a moment, okay? A moment in time, okay? But it comes in agreement with you on a certain level. So this may be something that you or your child may be going through. You just need a hug. You just need a, something about that mother hug. Something about your child hugging you. It has great healing abilities. And it's like the hug could be the realignment. The hug could be the recalibration. You just need the energy of that person or that child or you to that child. It's something about the closeness that you guys have that is very spiritual and divine that, in the 3D, it may not seem that way, but for whatever moment that we are going through at this time, you guys being around each other is carrying you through your trials and tribulations, okay? So that's a good thing. And I'm hearing something about the answer is yes, so I don't know what you guys have been questioning, but it's like a yes, or the energy is like, go, it's okay, let go is okay, or whatever it is that you could be desiring, whatever it is that you dreamed of, asking God for, whatever it may be, the answer is yes. So look for that that to come in, whatever that is. And it's saying that to make sure that it comes in, make sure that you are continuing to pay attention to how you feel. It's something about how you feel, okay? It's something about everything that's crashing down around you. You are the pivot point of that situation. You are the core. And it's something about you staying in a high vibration or frequency in order to not deter that what you're asking for or delay it any longer. If it's you, Libra, or anybody out there that has Libra placements, you have been running and now you are surrendering to the inevitable. Okay, it's hard for me to say that word, but I think I got it all right. What's going to happen, what is happening, what you are purposely on this timeline, this fire code that is going off, because it's in direct alignment today or whenever you see this, it's happening right now. This is what Source is telling me, because it's purposeful. And you are letting go and letting God be God in your life. Your I don't give a hoot attitude is not negative. It is humbling. Maybe you have been someone who always tried to control situations and to make sure that they come out right, but you have been instructed to let go and let God be God. The way you vision or see balance, Libra or Libra placement in people's lives or your life is coming together. Something about you praying. Whoever I'm talking to, you are very, very hot. You know, you're strong visionary. If it's not prayer, your strength in your prayers is something about you visioning alignment in your life or other people's life is coming together. Okay? Whatever it is. So Source is saying, and I am saying, thank you for your upliftment of correction of solar grids in the spiritual realms. Okay? What you're doing is above, so below. Whatever you're doing, since we are spirits experiencing human experience, you are doing it from above, even though you might not know it or not. It's something that's pulling you higher, so that way you can work in or pray or send out energy, a positive, to rain down on your situation. So the Holy Spirit is saying thank you. It's saying your light is now fully activated. Some of you guys were wondering your direct position in life. Were you on the right path or whatever it may be? Source is saying that, you know, your light is fully activated. It's setting the mold for collective greatness. Period. Okay, so man, that is powerful right there. That is powerful. Setting the mold for collective greatness. That's powerful, you guys. That's powerful. Collective, I encourage you today to keep doing what you do. Keep being yourself. Because something about you stepping out of the skin, stepping out of the 3D visions or operations into more higher caliber of life. You're not just doing it for you, but you're doing it for a multitude of people around you or whoever it is that you're connected to. So keep on letting God purify you. Keep on letting God, the inner God that's in you, bring you to that one source, energy, power, or whatever it is that you are, that owns you. So that way life, I wouldn't say it'd be easier, but it'd be more inner and understandable, that helps you to sway or swiftly get through things in the future or now. You could be going through this much, much easier. Collective, I'm signing off to this. I thank you so much for listening to my message, that in some kind of way it gives you alignment today or whenever you see this. Until the next time I see you guys, I'm about to give a reading. I don't know if it's aligned with this. It's just going to probably just say or give answers, solution, awareness, or whatever it may be of what you're going through at this time. But I thank you guys so much for viewing this message, and I hope that it clarifies something for whoever reads this or you know somebody with Libra or Libra placements in their lives that may need this encouraging message. Until the next time, Asha.